Let's be honest. It's often difficult enough to get ahead and stay there in our careers, our relationships, and life in general. But when you add the unique challenges of being an LGBTQ professional, it could be daunting as, am I right? And if you're like many of us, you may have tried counseling, you may have tried therapy and self-help books, or even spending precious energy trying to hide who you really are from your employers, your colleagues, your prospective clients, or neighbors. But what if I told you there was an easier, healthier, and much more satisfying way to thrive in the world as an LGBTQ person? Would you be open to looking at it from a different perspective? Imagine if you had a superhero inside your mind, and this superhero would help you to become the best version of yourself, make better decisions, live a happier life. What if this superhero had been discovered by leading research scientists at Stanford University, where they learned that it's been sitting dormant in the minds of every lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, intersex, and questioning person on the planet from birth? And if I missed any of the alphabet mafia, you too. And what if you could discover the key to awakening that superhero inside you and command it to help you transform your entire life? Well, there's something called positive intelligence. And the positive intelligence approach that is a lot like having a superhero in your head is what I want to talk to you about today. In this video, I'll introduce this fantastic program to you that can help you make your mind stronger, more resilient, and literally wiser than you've ever imagined possible, all while helping you defeat the inner villains and saboteurs that might be holding you back. And if we haven't met before, I'm Dr. Gianmichael Salvato. I'm a holistic counselor, researcher, and coach specializing in helping members of our community tap into their innate capacity for personal transformation, for healing, mental wellness, and financial fitness. So, what is this positive intelligence that I'm talking about? Well, positive intelligence, or PQ as we call it, is a kind of mental fitness training. So, just as you exercise your body to become physically strong, you can exercise your mind to become mentally fit, mentally strong. And when your mind is strong, it's like having a powerful shield that can protect you from negative thoughts and emotions when circumstances and conditions arise in your day to day life, whether that's at work or in your relationships, in your community at large. Now, in the world of positive intelligence, there are villains. We call them saboteurs. And these saboteurs are like that annoying neighbor, the Debbie Downer, or the negative Nancy, or the drunken drag queen with a bad week that live in your mind, and they seem to have nothing better to do than to bring you down, to criticize you, to make you feel bad. They whisper negative thoughts like, you can't do it, you're not good enough, you're ugly. And these thoughts can make you angry, they can make you feel scared or sad or resentful. But with the help of positive intelligence, you can learn to spot these saboteurs and literally stop them in their tracks. Now, the good news is that research has proven that inside your mind, there's also a wise and powerful, kind superhero called the sage perspective. And the sage is like your inner guide, always giving you good advice. It tells you things like you are capable, you can do it, your butt looks great in those jeans, or even kindly making you aware that you're repeating the same mistake again and again so you can, of course, correct and make corrective and different choices. And when you listen to your sage perspective, you feel confident, you feel happy, and things work out better. You discover that in every case, in every instance of it, of seeming adversity, there is a gift, there is an opportunity waiting to be discovered. So the goal of our positive intelligence programs to help you listen more to the sage perspective and less to the saboteurs. Now, the other ingredient to this positive intelligence approach is what we call self-command. You see, mastery of your self command is really your number one superpower. your ability to take control of your own mind and choose how you want to respond to things. So instead of letting your saboteurs make you feel bad, you can use the self command to control your mind. And in so doing, you can stay calm and positive and choose a sage response instead of letting the saboteurs be the boss. So you can be the boss of your thoughts, of your emotions, and of your outcomes. So let me stop for a minute and say at this point, I get it. Every therapist in the world, every self help guru, every new age wackadoodle I've ever met has tried to spoon feed me the you can control your mind line. But when it came right down to it, there was no practical strategy. There was no blueprint, no evidence based path for me or anyone else to actually improve the control of my thoughts and self sabotaging behaviors. So, as a scientist, I just considered most of what I was hearing bullshit. And as the late Joan Rivers would say, can we talk? Let me ask you a question. When you saw the thumbnail for this video, what was it about that imagery that made you want to look at this a bit closer? See, this video is pretty basic. It's really more for us to figure out if what you're doing in life right now is giving you the kind of results, the kind of life that you know you deserve, to see what that gap looks like. And over the next couple minutes, if you feel like it might be what you're looking for, then maybe we can talk about possible next steps. Would that help you? I want to introduce you to my 6 week positive intelligence powered queer resilience foundational program because the PQ positive intelligence training program is like a boot camp for your mind. It changed my life and I've used it in my practice for the last 6 years. It's an amazing journey where you learn to use positive intelligence tools to become mentally fit. And as a result of becoming mentally fit, then you're able to use those tools in your career, in your relationships, in everything it is that you do, particularly those things that you're passionate about but not getting the results you're looking for. And it's like riding a bike or learning to play the guitar or the piano. It takes practice to become mentally fit, but you would be surprised at how quickly you can make those changes and build that powerful foundation for whatever it is that you would like to improve in your life. And so the 6 week foundation will teach you the basic skills that you need to strengthen your mind and then help keep you on track, putting them into practice day by day. During the program itself, each week you discover new tools, new techniques to build your mental wellness, covering the self command, the saboteurs, and the stage. And when you learn how to recognize how your saboteurs are uniquely trying to trick you, how they're interfering in your life, and how instead to shift so that you're able to listen with focused intensity to your wise sage perspective, it becomes a bit like a video game where each week you're leveling up your character with new skills and abilities that contribute to your mental wellness. Now, to support you on this, we have an app, the PQ app, which is a bit like having a personal trainer for your mind right there on your phone or your tablet or your laptop and computer. And the app is what guides you through the program day by day, week by week, reminding you of your goals and helping you to track your progress, helping you to develop and cultivate better habits. But that's not the best part. And it's not all that we offer. If you choose to explore this program with me, you're not going to be alone on this journey. You're going to have my support every step of the way. We will have the opportunity to schedule one on one sessions with me every week for that 6 weeks or every other week if you prefer. You can think of me as your guide on the side, your friendly mentor, and your coach, there to help you with any questions that arise as you're going through the program to really make sure that you succeed and that we tailor this to your personal needs. Because I don't believe that one size fits all. I believe that connection is the critical factor. And I'll give you all the help that you need to become your own mental wellness superhero. More importantly, you're going to have the opportunity to connect with other people in our community who are working on the same personal transformational goals that you are. When you're part of my small group peer connection sessions or the larger community itself. So I hope that this gives you an introduction, a quick introduction to positive intelligence, because it's all about making your mind super strong, defeating your saboteurs, and listening to the wisdom of your sage. With the 6 week program, the PQ app, and my support, I know that you'll be set for an absolutely incredible journey, and it'll be a privilege to be part of that if you allow me. So get ready to unleash your superpower, your superhero in your mind, and awaken that potential to become the very best version of yourself. If you'd like to learn more, I'd recommend reading the book, which you'll also get a free copy of the audiobook when you participate in the program, or reach out to me and ask away, ask all the questions you possibly could have. By now, you should have some questions. So I encourage you to contact me. Set up a free discovery session with me, which usually lasts about 15 or 20, 25 minutes. And as I said, it's totally free. I'm not going to try and sell you anything. I'll put the link to the discovery section in the about section and on the screen at the end of this video. Let's connect. Let's see if it makes sense for us to work on this together. Oh, and by the way, no drag queens with bad weaves were hurt in the making of this video.